Dear students, you are watching the second part of the video of the same lesson, the stone cutter. Now, after this, I will explain the whole page, so listen it carefully. This is the page number 55 of your textbook. Now we start with word unmoved. Unmoved, the cloud was amazed at the sight and cried in wonder, "Is the rock mightier than I? Oh, if I were only the rock." And the mountain spirit answered, "Your wish is heard, the rock you shall be." And the rock he was, and gloried in his power, and proudly stood. And he neither the heat of the sun nor the force of the rain could move him. But one day he heard a strange noise at his feet, and when he looked down to see what it could be, he saw a stone cutter with a human being driving tools into his surface. Even while he looked, a trembling means shivering of fear, ran all through him, and piece of great rock broke off and fell upon the ground. Then he cried in his wrath, with extreme anger, "Is a mere, Miss minor or only simple child of the earth mightier than a rock? Oh, if I were only a man." Here, mere means minor. And the mountain spirit answered, "Your wish is heard, a man once more you shall be." Now again he was converted into a human being, man. Previously he was a stone cutter, and now he also converted into stone cutter. And a man he was, and in sweat of his brows, means with a hard work. Sweat means perspiration. He toiled, means work hard. Again at his trade, means business or occupation of stone cutting. His bed was hard, means solid, and his food scanty, means very less, not enough, insufficient we can say. But he had learned to be satisfied. But that time he learned a new lesson in life, and that was satisfaction. And what happened? That indeed at the same time, and did not long to wish. Long means wish to be something or somebody else, as he never asked for some things he did not have, nor desire to be greater and mightier than other people. He was happy at last, and never again heard the voice of mountain spirit. Now listen the summary of the whole page. The stone cutter wanted to become a great rock, so he cried, shouted, "Is the rock mightier than I? Oh, if I were only the rock." And the mountain spirit answered, "Blessed, your wish is heard, the rock you shall be." Now he converted into rock, and he stood steadily only, and neither the heat of the sun nor the force of the rain could move him. He stood unmoved. But one day he heard the strange noise at his feet. Now you can see in the picture, one person is cutting here stone. It's called stone cutter. So here the same, one day he heard the strange noise at his feet. He saw a stone cutter driving tools into his surface. A great block broke off and fell upon the ground. And then he cried in wrath, extreme anger, "Is mere a child, means minor, a simple child of the earth, means human being. Child means over here human being. Mightier than I? Oh, if I were only a man." So he thought that man is the only mightier person or mightier beings in the whole universe. So he wanted to become a man. Now the mountain spirit heard his wish, and mountain spirit answered, "Your wish is heard, a man once more you shall be." And he became a man again. He toiled, means worked hard, at his trade, occupation of stone cutting. He started living his life, which life he was living previously as a human being. Again he became a human being and started living the same life as a stone cutter. And his bed was hard, he got scanty food, but he had learned to be satisfied with it, and he did not long miss desire or wish to be someone or something or somebody. And he never asked for things he did not have or desired to be greater or mightier than other people. He was a happy person at last, and never again heard the voice of the mountain spirit. Now what happened? At last, he became a human being and learned a moral. Learn one thing in the life, and that is the moral of the story. And that what he had learned, that is given, we should be satisfied with what we have. We should not be greedy. This is the end of the lesson. And I hope you understand the whole lesson.